So the first fight of the night is Roybert Echeverria versus Jafel Filho, and I will just remind you guys once more, this is going to be a very quick prediction because I'm sick. I can't go too long without coughing, man. Let's race it. So yeah, I'm going to be picking Jafel Filho in this matchup here. What are the odds telling us? The odds are telling us Jafel Filho is minus 235. Very interesting. I think maybe Roybert Echeverria is a guy that could fight for your money, but the level of competition this guy is fighting is not fantastic whatsoever. He fought a guy early on in his career who was 2-15, and he fought a guy that was 3-0, sorry, and then beat him. But then he fought the same guy again, who was 2-17 at the time, and beat him, and then an 0-2 guy, and then 12-8, and he fought him to a split decision, which is a little bit concerning, I guess you could say, but he does have a pretty good striking skill set, and he does have quite a bit of power for the flyweight division. It's going to be worth noting this fight is at 125, not 135, like these two have last fought somewhat recently anyway. For Jafel Filho, his last fight was 8 months ago, but his last fight before that was over 3 years ago against Vinicius Salvador, who has now actually made his way into the UFC through Dana White's Contender Series this year, and he's a very powerful guy at 125, which is interesting because Jafel Filho is really hittable on the feet. This guy's hands are somewhat low, and he's just easily hit, you know what I mean? He doesn't seem to have the best gas tank either. Roybert Echeverria, we have seen him go the distance in his last fight, and he didn't look too bad there, but I think as long as the fight is on the feet, Roybert Echeverria can be a danger, but I think that Jafel Filho will look to try and get this fight to the ground, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think if the fight does get to the mat, that's where Roybert Echeverria is going to be in a little bit of trouble, so I'm going to pick Jafel Filho to win. Probably by submission. I think he should be able to get the job done by taking him down, but Echeverria, man, the level of competition this guy has fought is very concerning to me. But the skill set is there, you know what I mean? He's looking good in those fights for the most part. I mean, he did fight a guy that was 12-8 to a split decision recently, which is a bit of a red flag, but Jafel Filho hasn't fought very often at all. I think he should get the fight to the mat and get a submission off this one here, but it's a tough fight to call, man. It really is, especially with the odds being so wide as well. Maybe the underdog could bark in this matchup here, but I'm going to be going with Jafel Filho.